This SUV may look elegant, but here's the shocking part: it's the single best-selling Audi worldwide. More than the A4, more than the A6, more than the Q7. The Q5 is the car that keeps Audi's crown shining, and for 2025, it's sharper, smarter, and more confident than ever. So, what makes the Audi Q5 such a phenomenon? That's exactly what we're about to uncover. You'll see how it looks from the outside, what it feels like inside, how it drives in the real world, and why so many buyers choose it over BMW and Mercedes. And I want to know from you, would you pick the Q5, or would you rather lean toward something like the BMW X3? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Take one glance at the front, and you instantly know it's an Audi. The signature single-frame grille has grown wider, more sculpted, and it gives the Q5 a face that feels strong without being aggressive. Look closely at those LED headlights, razor-sharp, with dynamic turn signals that sweep in a motion you won't forget. And for the first time, Audi offers digital OLED taillights at the back, which actually change their signature depending on which drive mode you're in. That's not just design, that's personality. Walk around to the side, and you see proportions that make sense. The Q5 doesn't look bloated like some SUVs, but it doesn't look too compact either. That sharp shoulder line running from the nose to the rear makes it look like it's moving even when parked. Take a look at the wheel options. From subtle 18-inch alloys to aggressive 21-inch designs, each one changes the vibe of the SUV completely. And the colors: District Green, Navara Blue, Glacier White. Audi knows how to make shades look richer than rivals. But wait until you see the cabin. Step inside, and the world feels quieter, more focused. Audi has always been about craftsmanship, and here it's obvious in every detail. The seats, whether you go for soft Nappa leather or sporty Alcantara, feel like they've been shaped for long journeys. And the dashboard, clean lines, no clutter, and just enough chrome to make it shine. Look at the centerpiece, the 10.1-inch MMI touchscreen. It's sharp, quick, and easy to use. Right in front of the driver, the virtual cockpit display is pure Audi magic: your navigation, your speed, even Google Earth View right in your instrument cluster. At night, ambient lighting glows across the cabin, and it feels more like a lounge than an SUV. If you're sitting in the back, the Q5 doesn't forget about you either. The rear seats slide and recline, giving you space when you need it, or cargo room when you don't. Families will love that balance. Now let's talk about how it moves, because this is where Audi shows its cleverness. Under the hood, the standard Q5 packs a 2.0-liter turbocharged engine with mild hybrid technology, producing 261 horsepower. That's enough for a 0 to 60 time of just 5.7 seconds, quicker than you'd expect for a family SUV. Pair that with Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive, and you've got grip in every situation: rain, snow, or winding mountain roads. But if you want more, there's the SQ5. And that's where things get spicy. A turbocharged V6 with 349 horsepower transforms the Q5 into something far more thrilling. Imagine overtaking on the highway and feeling that surge. It's the kind of power that makes you grin every single time. Which one would you choose, the efficient 2.0T or the heart-racing SQ5? Tell me in the comments. Handling is another story. Audi tuned the suspension to balance comfort and sport. In the city, bumps fade away effortlessly, but on a twisty road, it stays planted and sharp. And with the optional adaptive air suspension, you can actually change the ride height, lower it for sporty driving or raise it for rough roads. That's the kind of flexibility not every rival offers. The Q5, at its core, isn't just about specs or features. It's about confidence. Confidence that whether you're heading downtown for work, cruising the highway for hours, or escaping on a weekend road trip, this SUV feels like it was built just for you. And that's why it keeps winning over drivers year after year. Safety in the Q5 isn't treated as a checklist, it's built into the very DNA of the car. Audi has stacked this SUV with driver assistance features that make every drive less stressful and far more secure. Adaptive cruise control keeps you gliding smoothly in traffic, even bringing you to a stop when cars ahead slow down. Lane Keep Assist gently nudges you back into line if you drift. And those cameras and sensors? They're not just for parking, they create a bubble of awareness around you, spotting pedestrians, cyclists, and cars you may not see. If something unexpected happens, the Q5 reacts in milliseconds to protect you. For families, that peace of mind is priceless. Take a look at the technology, because this is where the Q5 really flexes its luxury side. The virtual cockpit isn't just a cool gimmick, it puts Google Earth Maps right in front of your eyes, so you never need to glance at your phone. The MMI system supports natural voice commands. You can simply say, "I'm cold," and the car adjusts the climate control. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto keep your world seamlessly connected. And if you're an audiophile, the available Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system is pure theater, 19 speakers wrapping the cabin in crystal clear detail. Close your eyes, and you'd think you're at a live concert. It's also worth pointing out that Audi hasn't forgotten about practicality. The Q5 may be a luxury SUV, but it's still meant to carry everyday life. The rear seats fold flat, giving you nearly 54 cubic feet of cargo space. That means golf clubs, weekend luggage, or even a mountain bike can fit without drama. And with a power tailgate, or even gesture control on higher trims, you won't have to juggle bags and keys to load your groceries. Now, let's talk numbers, because price often decides the game. The 2025 Audi Q5 starts at around $46,000 for the premium trim, which already includes Quattro all-wheel drive, LED headlights, and that slick digital cockpit. Step up to Premium Plus, around $51,000, and you get more driver assistance features, better audio, and luxury touches. The Prestige trim crosses into the $57,000 range and adds almost everything you could want: adaptive cruise with lane guidance, head-up display, and more. The performance-driven SQ5? That begins around $58,000 and can climb into the mid-60s with options. Compare that with rivals, and the Q5 holds its ground. The BMW X3 might offer sharper handling, but its interior doesn't feel as calm and crafted as Audi's. The Mercedes GLC wins points for elegance, but many say the tech feels overly complicated. Volvo's XC60 has beautiful design, but its infotainment lags behind. The Q5 sits right in the sweet spot, not too sporty, not too flashy, just a perfect balance of everything you'd want in a premium SUV. Here's something to think about: who is the Q5 really for? It's not chasing hardcore enthusiasts, that's what the SQ5 is for. It's not trying to be the biggest SUV, that's the Q7's job. The Q5 is for someone who wants one car to do it all. The kind of driver who spends weekdays in the city, weekends on the highway, and sometimes finds themselves on a snowy mountain road. It's about versatility, without losing the luxury badge or that Audi refinement. And yet, there's something emotional about it too. Imagine pulling up to dinner on a Friday night. The Q5 doesn't scream for attention like a Lamborghini, but heads turn anyway. The clean design, the glow of those OLED taillights, the quiet confidence, it makes a statement without needing to prove itself. That's the charm of this SUV. Before we wrap, let me ask you, if you had to choose between the Audi Q5, BMW X3, or Mercedes GLC, which one would land in your driveway? Tell me below, I'd love to hear your choice. So here's the truth: the Audi Q5 is not the fastest, it's not the flashiest, but it just might be the most complete luxury SUV you can buy right now. It's refined when you want comfort, sporty when you crave excitement, and practical when life gets messy. That's why it's the world's favorite Audi. This is the 2025 Audi Q5, an SUV that proves luxury doesn't have to shout, it just has to deliver. What do you think? Does this balance of style, tech, and performance make it the right SUV for you? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more car stories, and stay tuned, we've got plenty more coming.